When the world around us shifts, the first question I ask is simple: what tool can I trust? Every single time. If you've already handled water, food, and shelter, the next critical piece is your survival rifle. I'm not chasing hype or a catalog of fancy features. I'm looking for tools that keep working when conditions aren't ideal: wet, cold, dirty, or rushed. Reliability and simplicity beat flash every day of the week. In this video, I'm walking through survival-focused rifles that are affordable, field-serviceable, and proven, with attention to design, construction, and how they behave under stress. You'll hear exactly what each platform does well, where it struggles, and how I'd use it in the real world. Small game harvesting, discreet pest control, homestead defense, or pack light contingency, if that sounds like the kind of clarity you want. Stick with me, hit subscribe, and let's get into the rifles that earn their keep when it matters. Top survival rifles. Henry U.S. Survival R722A. I keep the AR-7 because it solves problems other rifles ignore. The barrel and receiver stow inside the waterproof stock. The whole package floats. Assembly takes minutes without tools. That matters near rivers, rain, or when I'm caching gear. As a rimfire, its job is small game, not stopping big threats, but it's quiet, accurate inside woodlot distances, and gentle on pack weight. 2 8-round magazines ride in the stock, and threaded barrel variants accept a suppressor for discreet camp chores. The trigger is utilitarian. The sights are light, and ergonomics are basic. Yet the mission is clear: always be carryable, always work after water, mud, or a dunking. For pure emergency portability and packability, the AR-7 earns its reputation and keeps a low-noise food option on board when ounces, space, and weather punish everything else. Ruger 10-22. Takedown 22. LR. If I want one rimfire that grows with me, I pick the 10-22 Takedown. It breaks into 2 halves for pack carry and locks solid when the takedown ring is set correctly. Looseness is user error, not design failure. The payoff is huge semi-auto speed, reliable rotary magazines, and the largest aftermarket in rimfire. Stocks, barrels, triggers, optics rails, and suppressor-ready barrels. It runs bulk 22, keeps maintenance simple, and accepts optics easily. Weight is higher than ultralight survival rigs, but I gain faster follow-ups, better sighting options, and parts depth that lets me tune the rifle for training, trapping, or quiet pest control. For a do-most-things camp rifle with upgrade pathways and proven reliability in rough conditions. This platform is difficult to beat and remains my modular rimfire baseline. It works when needed. Chiappa Little Badger 22. LR. Spelling right. Chiappa, the Little Badger, is minimalist survival done correctly, single shot, break action, skeletonized, and it folds to roughly 16.5 inches. At about 2.9 pounds, it disappears on a pack and asks nothing from me except solid fundamentals. 1 round forces discipline, precise placement on rabbit, squirrel, or grouse, while recoil stays almost non-existent. The top rail accepts a compact optic. The wire stock carries spare cartridges, and many models include a threaded muzzle for a suppressor. It isn't a defensive blaster, and it won't rain fire. That isn't the assignment. The assignment is reliable food with nearly zero maintenance burden and almost no weight penalty. If my plan says walk far, carry little, this rifle checks the box and quietly earns its keep day after day in any lean, distance-heavy itinerary. Savage Axis 2 XP Centerfire. The Axis 2 XP stays. With context, it's a bolt-action hunting rifle packaged with a mounted scope, so I can zero and hunt quickly. Calibers like .308, .270, and .6.5 Creedmoor put real meat on the pole and extend ethical range far beyond rimfire territory. It's not a bug-out backpack tool. It's a homestead rifle. Accurate, simple, and rugged for field abuse. Weight and overall length are the price of stability and velocity. And I accept that when I'm glassing a field edge or posting a stand. The adjustable trigger and honest factory glass make it capable out of the box, and reliability improves with regular torque checks and basic care. For rural preppers who value predictable hits on larger game and straightforward maintenance. Axis 2. XP is a sensible anchor and steady seasonal worker each season. High point 995. TS9 by 19 mm. Name fixed high point. The 995 TS is blunt, affordable, and tougher than its jokes. It's a blowback 9mm carbine with a simple manual of arms, mild recoil, and magazines that just work. Factory mags are 10 rounds, but reliable 15 and 20 round options exist. Red Ball is the usual answer. When I want more capacity. Cosmetics are utility grade. I don't bring them to win beauty contests. I bring it because it runs on cheap. Common ammo and shrugs off rough handling. Field stripping is basic. Replacement parts are inexpensive. And the gun does fine inside the 0 to 75-yard envelope where home-based defense or vehicle storage lives. If my priority is a budget defensive long gun that's easy to feed, easy to maintain, and easy to trust. This gets it done day in, day out. Kel-Tec Sub-2000, Gen 2 by 19 mm. Yeah, 40S and W brand spelled right. Kel-Tec, the Sub-2000 superpower, is folding in half to roughly 16 inches, disappearing into bags that don't broadcast rifle. I like variants that accept Glock magazines, because mag and ammo commonality with my sidearm simplifies logistics. Sharing magazines also reduces cost and cuts training complexity under stress. In practice, it gives me carbine sight radius and velocity gains from pistol ammo, which helps on hits at 50 to 100 yards. Reports of hinge issues exist, but they're rare. Treat the joint like precision hardware. Keep it clean. Don't slam it. And it behaves. Controls are simple. Recoil is mild. And accuracy is perfectly serviceable for urban survival roles. As a discreet truck or pack carbine when attention is a liability, the Sub-2000 does something few others can without adding much weight or bulk. Rossi RS 22 LR. The RS-22 is my answer when I need more shooters on the line for less money. It's a budget, semi-auto 22 that runs surprisingly well, with bright fiber optic sights and a polymer stock that keeps weight low, even if it feels thin. It's not a tinkerer's dream like the 1022. Aftermarket depth is limited, but that's precisely why it shines for families, and backup rolls by 2. Mount a small optic on one, keep irons on the other, and you've built redundancy for less than one premium rimfire. Magazines are affordable, cleaning is straightforward, and reliability with common ammo is solid across seasons in most field conditions. For training, small game, and spares that won't stress the budget or skill curve, the RS-22 punches well above its humble price tag and earns a permanent second-line slot. Mossberg 702, Plinkster 22, LR. Think of the 702 as the RS-22's close cousin lightweight. Simple, semi-auto rimfire that's easy to live with. Out of the box, you get a 10-round magazine and a polymer stock that prioritizes ounces over luxury. The feel is basic, but handling is friendly and reliability with bulk. 22 is good. Importantly, you're not stuck at 10 rounds. 25-round magazines are available and work, which makes camp chores or plinking less reload heavy. I like it for teaching fundamentals, loner duty, and keeping a capable rimfire in a secondary pack. If I want to mod and accessorize, I choose the Ruger. If I want cheap, light, and dependable, The 702 quietly checks practical boxes without demanding attention, time, or money from me when priorities lie elsewhere. Maintenance is easy with its simple blowback design and parts. CZ 457 bolt action 22 LR, replacing the discontinued Marlin XT22. Since the Marlin XT22 is discontinued, the CZ 457 fills that precision rimfire slot. I get a crisp, adjustable trigger, excellent machining, and models with threaded barrels for suppressor use. Huge when noise discipline matters. It's heavier than featherweight pack guns, but the payoff is repeatable accuracy and strong support. The action cycles smoothly, magazines are robust, and the rifle holds zero through regular knocks and seasonal temperature swings. With subsonic ammo, I can make quiet, ethical shots without spooking the woods or burning precious hearing. If my plan values precision, discretion, and confidence under field conditions over raw volume of fire, the 457 keeps earning trust and returns predictable results after practice, maintenance, and careful ammunition selection. Stock options and barrel lengths cover hunting or training roles, and the modular system makes optics mounting highly repeatable across setups. Stevens 301. Single shot, break action. Correcting the Stevens 320 error. To correct the earlier mix-up, the Stevens 320 is a pump. The Stevens 301 is the single-shot break action I actually want on a survival list. One shell at a time sounds limiting until I remember the advantages: ultra-simple operation, minimal parts to fail, easy cleaning, and caliber flexibility. 410, 20 gauge, and 12 gauge. In 410 with modern loads, it takes small game and handles limited defensive tasks. 20 or 12 broaden payload options at the cost of weight and recoil. I can pocket mixed shells for birds, rabbits, or utility chores and keep the gun running with basic tools. If the mission is ammo flexibility, rugged simplicity, and field serviceability over rate of fire. The 301 is humble, honest, and effective when resources run thin and conditions get truly ugly for long stretches of time. Part 3. How I choose for different plans. I match the rifle to the plan. If I'm moving long distances with limited calories, I want ultralight and simple Chiappa Little Badger or Henry AR-7. If I need a rimfire base gun that can evolve with training and accessories, I reach for the Ruger 1022 Takedown. For outfitting a family or building redundancy on budget, the Rossi RS-22 and Mossberg 702 keep costs down, weight, and learning curves low, urban or discreet travel. Kel-Tec Sub-2000 folds where others can't and shares mags with common pistols. For homestead hunting and filling the freezer, Savage Axis. 2. XP makes ethical shots on larger game. If I need quiet precision, CZ 457 with subsonics is the move. And when I want pure simplicity and ammo flexibility, a Stevens 301. Single shot is hard to beat. When it comes to survival rifles, I don't chase trends. I chase dependability, practicality, and purpose. Every platform here fills a real role: ultralight pack rifles that are always with you, rimfires that train, feed, and run quietly, discreet carbines that fold and share mags, a homestead hunter that cleanly takes big game, and simple single shots that thrive on low maintenance and ammo flexibility. None of these are perfect, and that's fine. The point is to pick the tool that matches your plan and then learn it inside and out. I'd love to hear what you'd trust when things get uncertain. Drop your setup and reasoning in the comments. If this helped you think clearly about your next rifle, hit subscribe so you don't miss what's next. See you in the next one. And as always, hold them down.